more people with the same gripe.
I want something done about this street now.
They're tired of bumps, cracks,
It's very frustrating.
and holes.
Let's try this one.
Tanya Ford runs a daycare on Boulevard Place. The cars swerving around the rotting road have her worried about the kids.
It's definitely a safety issue.
Records show Tanya is among dozens of people to complain to the Mayor's Action Center about Boulevard Place.
We actually have had suspension on our cars damaged.
Since 2011, Indianapolis has paid out $169,000 for damage caused by potholes and bad roads. At Engineered Wheel Repair, they're mending the bends. A bent rim can cost you $150.
You wear out a lot more things, your shocks, your steering, everything works overtime.
All four homeowners say they're confused. How does the city pick which roads to pave, patch, or leave?
It seems very random what they're doing.
The Call 6 investigators obtained a database of every single section of road in Marion County and found each gets a rating, 0 being the worst, 100 being the best. The Call 6 team found 13% of road sections are listed as poor, very poor, or failing.
Is that number an acceptable number?
Well, I don't find any poor roadways acceptable.
We wanted to know why roads are crumbling despite the sale of the water utility in 2010, providing $420 million for the city to improve transportation infrastructure. Turns out these road ratings are just one factor the Department of Public Works uses. Traffic is also key. More cars, more likely to get paved.
Thank you for calling the Mayor's Action Center.
DPW also considers complaints to the Mayor's Action Center. Records obtained by the Call 6 investigators show more than 900 paving requests in 2012. When they get a complaint about a road, DPW sends out inspectors like Warner Anderson.
You never get caught up.
Anderson inspected Boulevard Place.
Clearly, what we're seeing here now is it needs to be resurfaced.
But it's not always that simple.
We've got so many more needs in the city than we have money to fix.
The city is responsible for more than 7,000 lane miles of roads that need paving about every 20 years. To resurface just 1 mile of a 2-lane street costs taxpayers $312,000, and those millions from the water sale are running out fast.
Are we going to see fewer roads being fixed?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're going to go from maybe $150 million a year to $40 million a year.
So that means you might see more patching and less paving.
Or you may not see a mile of roadway get resurfaced. You may see a quarter of a mile of roadway to get resurfaced, the worst quarter mile.
DPW released their newest paving list just a few weeks ago, and Boulevard Place is on it, but not the section in front of Tanya's daycare.
It's bad news for us.
And those 3 other homeowners, 2 are out of luck for now.
It's so frustrating.
You know, we're not going to give up.
In Putnam County, Jim Smith is co-supervisor of the Highway Department. He invited us on a ride-along to see just how many county roads are in poor condition.
I'm going to say probably 60 to 70% of them. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
But fixing those roads will be difficult, if not impossible. To fix just the worst roads would cost $925,000. Their projected road and street fund is $312,000. That's a shortfall of $613,000.
Embarrassing, Kara. That's probably, and the thing of it is, they're only going to keep getting worse.
County Commissioner Nancy Fogel agrees.
It gets to the point where it's almost embarrassing when you have people come out and they call you and want to know why their road's not fixed.
Each county's different, but Putnam County gets its road money from a variety of sources, including gas tax. But as prices go up, fewer people are driving, meaning less money is coming in. In Putnam County, excise tax also goes to roads, but pickup and SUV owners don't have to pay it.
We're missing out on a lot of money, and I don't see it changing.
Smith looks at the road's condition, traffic counts, and complaints. But with 15 gripes a day, it's difficult figuring out which roads to fix first.
If there's not something done with my road by the end of the week, I'm calling Channel 6. I have heard that so many times.
Making matters worse, the recent rains washed out more than a dozen roads, leaving the county with even more to fix, but not more money.
Until we get more money, there's not much that we can do.
Smith says the county will be forced to turn paved roads into gravel, something that's not popular.
Oh, they're furious.
But it's cheaper to maintain, and for county leaders, every dollar counts when it comes to bumps in the road.